So hello guys again. So we've been working on generating insight and framing and idea generating in semester 2. Okay, so as you remember, we had the empathy map. It had 4 boxes. So what people would say, what people would think, what people would feel, and what people would do. Okay, so the examples that we had in this chapters are for Erica and John's are the mechanics that has a garage for fixing cars. So if you remember doing this for Erica, so we said that what people will think about Erica as a mechanic, they will say that she's a woman working in mechanics. They will be surprised. Okay. So what people will think actually about it, they think that Erica will not actually have the physical ability to work in mechanics. How they would feel untrusted toward Erica, and most people finally will not actually fix their cars at Erica before gaining her trust. Okay, and it's the opposite for John. For John, people will be that he's good for this job. He has the ability to have the work done, and he can be trusted, and most likely people will choose to go for John's garage. Okay. So the how might we questions, we had the worksheet about it and did told you to check the worksheet for it. So this was it. So how might we, it has different questions. I'm going to show you some examples. So how might we use kids' energy to entertain fellow passengers? So this was, the challenge was here to redesign the ground experience at the local international airport. The point of view was the harried mother of 3 rushing through the airport only to wait hours at the gate, needs to entertain her playful children because annoying little brats only irritate already frustrated fellow passengers. So they can be annoying for other passengers. So how might we use kids' energy to entertain fellow passengers, for example? These are all questions, nothing to be implemented. Okay, so how might we separate the kids from fellow passenger? For example, how might we make the wait is the most exciting part of the trip? How might we entirely remove the wait time at the airport? So this is nearly impossible because we cannot actually have the exact timing of the arrival or the takeoff of plane. We can reduce the waiting at time, but we cannot actually remove it entirely. So how might we make the rush refreshing instead of hurrying? How might we leverage free time to fellow passenger to share the load? Okay, so all of these are questions to be considered in order to brainstorm for better solution later on. Some of you might actually choose to go for entertaining the kids or the passengers. Some of you might separate kids from passengers. Some of you may choose to build the playground. Okay, so it depends on the resources that you guys have. Okay, so this was it. This, I wanted to include this for the final exam because we might have an open-ended question about it to actually brainstorm about specific ideas that I will share with you. So this was it for this worksheet. Stay safe, everyone, and see you soon.